Welcome to Nostalgia Revs, revving the engines of the past, one legend at a time.
There are fast cars, there are beautiful cars, there are even cars that make history. But every now and then, something shows up that doesn't just tick those boxes, it tears them apart. A shape so sharp it looked like it could cut through traffic. A sound so raw it could set off car alarms in its sleep. In the 1970s, Lamborghini didn't just build a new flagship, they unleashed a revolution. The name? Countach. A word that meant shock, awe, and everything your parents warned you about.
You're grounded!
When Lamborghini unveiled the Countach prototype in 1971, it looked like something from another galaxy. The bold vision was penned by legendary designer Marcello Gandini, working for Bertone, the same genius who gave birth to the Miura. The production version stayed remarkably close to that wild prototype. And by 1986, Lamborghini unleashed what many still call the ultimate evolution. The Lamborghini Countach LP 5000 Quattrovalvo Lei. Wider, meaner, louder. This was the poster car that defined a generation. The dream machine that hung above 1 million teenage beds worldwide. At the heart of the LP 5000 Quattrovalvo Lei was a 5.2-liter V12 engine. With 4 valves per cylinder, hence the name Quattrovalvo Lei, it delivered 455 horsepower, 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. At top speed brushing 185 miles per hour. But performance was only part of the story. The driving experience was physical, brutal, demanding. Visibility was a joke. Shifting gears felt like wrestling a machine into submission.
Round 1.
And every second behind the wheel was pure adrenaline. The Countach didn't stand still. It evolved through some wild stages. First came the LP 400, pure, clean, and almost delicate compared to what would follow. Then the LP 400S, wider fenders, massive rear wing, and a street presence that screamed for attention. In 1982, the LP 5000S arrived, with a bigger 4.8-liter engine and even more attitude. But it was the 1986 LP 5000 Quattrovalvo Lei that took the madness further. More power, more grip, more intimidation. Side note, from this point forward, I'm just going to call it QV for the sake of my mental well-being.
Mi dispiace per tutti.
Finally, Lamborghini celebrated with the 25th anniversary edition. Sleeker bodywork, updated aerodynamics, and a last wild farewell before the Countach left the stage. And here's something few realize. That famous rear wing? It actually made the Countach slower, not faster. But customers loved the look, and Lamborghini loved selling it as a pricey option. The Countach wasn't just a car, it was a cultural earthquake. Posters, toys, music videos. The Countach became the symbol of outrageous success in the 80s. When new, a Lamborghini Countach LP 5000 QV cost just under $100,000, a jaw-dropping amount in 1986. Today, clean examples trade between $500,000 and $700,000. Special colors and low-mileage models have crossed $1 million at auctions, with no signs of slowing down. Celebrity owners only fueled the madness. Frank Sinatra had one. Rod Stewart cruised his through London. Even Sylvester Stallone made sure the world saw him behind the wheel of a Countach. If you wanted the world to know you had arrived, you bought one.
If that blew your mind, drop a like. And if you think cars like this deserve to be remembered, subscribe to Nostalgia Revs, the stories don't stop here.
Before diving into the Countach's wild reputation, let's rewind to its origins. In 1972, Ferruccio Lamborghini sold his stake in the company, walking away just as the Countach prototype made its stunning debut. By 1974, with new ownership and the oil crisis casting a shadow over supercars, Lamborghini's future hung by a thread. But out of that uncertainty came a car that redefined audacity, a machine that turned survival into spectacle. The Countach was never designed to be easy. Early models overheated, the cabins cooked you alive, and the clutch was heavy enough to injure a gym rat.
Ouch! That hurt!
Exactly why it became an icon. Driving a Countach wasn't about practicality. It was a badge of honor, a battle scar, proof that you tamed something outrageous. It was rebellious, loud, absolutely irrational, and absolutely unforgettable. If you could drive the '86 Lamborghini LP 5000 QV today, raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic, would you take it over a new, ultra-refined supercar? Tell us in the comments. Your choice says a lot about what kind of driver you are.
Oh, yeah!
For collectors, the Countach is pure gold. It's not about lap times or performance figures, it's about character. It's the car that made kids fall in love with cars. And today, it's the car that investors chase, not because it makes sense, because it never did, and that's exactly why it matters. Beyond its legendary design, the Countach stands as a pinnacle of automotive collecting. Early LP400 Periscopio models have passed the $1 million mark, with values tripling in recent years. But it's not just rarity. There's an emotional pull that drives collectors to finally own the car they once idolized. More than a collectible, the Countach is a dream realized, holding pride of place in the world's finest garages. In 2021, Lamborghini brought the Countach name back with the LPI 800-4. Hybrid tech, limited edition, modern power. But let's be honest, it's like meeting your childhood hero at a tech conference. Cool? Sure. Legendary? Maybe. But the original Countach wasn't built to be efficient. It was built to terrify your neighbors and electrify your soul. The 1986 LP 5000 Quattrovalvo Lei remains the real legend, the poster child of a world where madness wasn't a bug. It was the feature. There, said it, one last time, just for you, gearheads. Now, let's never make my brain wrestle with that word again. If this car gave you chills, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Nostalgia Revs and relive the machines that changed history. One car, one story, one legend at a time. In the next episode of Nostalgia Revs, we shift gears and chase a very different kind of legend. A car so focused on pure driving it didn't have two front seats. It had one, placed right in the middle. A brilliant and bizarre decision from McLaren, inspired by the world of Formula One. The McLaren F1. Thanks for watching.